Day 15 of training camp. Better day than yesterday. But was it the best day? I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Is up, Finn fans. Day 15 of training camp. Have off tomorrow. Tomorrow you get a preview for the Raiders game. We'll be live for the Raiders game this Saturday, 7 o'clock. I'll be live 6:45. Usually go live 15 minutes before the game. And then they have to cut down by the 23rd down to 80 players. I think after next week's cut down, I'm going to make a video because there's a joint practice 24-25. I think the Monday after the preseason game, I'm going to make a video predicting the depth chart. So as of right now, that's the schedule for this week. No Mike McDaniel, so we don't know if they're going to be playing the starters this week, which I will talk about afterwards. I have notes on the field stuff, some video from the Miami Dolphins, and then I want to talk about something. I like talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys like listening to my stupid voice. Jevon Holland is rocking the orange jersey. Are you surprised by that? I'm not surprised by that. That man has been killing it. He even said early on in camp that him and Tua are making each other better. They are testing each other. The past 3 days, it seems like, well, the past 2 days, it seems like Jevon Holland has been winning that testing, but he is rocking the orange jersey. Waddle, Little, Scarlet, love it. We're sidelined. Again, don't know what the issue is with Waddle, but he is sidelined. I don't expect him to probably play any preseason games, probably because of whatever he's sidelined with. Solomon Kinley dealing with a minor injury. He wasn't there. Eric Rowe was not seen at practice, and Armstead was not there, meaning like it's not like he was sidelined or he was just not at practice. So take with that whatever you'd like. We're going to jump to on the field stuff now. Tua to Hill for a 30-yard sideline pass, beating Nick Needham. I think I have the video of that one from the Miami Dolphins. Hill also had multiple catches for around 15 to 20 yards. He had a very good day today. Jevon Holland intercepting Tua Tagovailoa for the third time. That is in 2 days, which makes 6. It was a pick 6, but in real time, there's no way it would have been a pick 6. That makes 6 interceptions in 3 days for Tua Tagovailoa. And I know people are freaking out. Am I happy about it? Yes, because I'm happy Jevon Holland is being ridiculously good the past 2 days. But I'm not happy that Tua threw an interception. Am I freaking out about it? No. But Doug, it was 6 interceptions in 2 days, 3 days. You're not worried? No. Patrick Mahomes threw 7 in 1 day. There was a Twitter space for the Fish Tank. Go check out the Fish Tank. Great stuff. They had Rob Conrad. They had a bunch of different guys recently. Go check them out. Love the Fish Tank. But the Fish Tank and Travis Wingfield had a Twitter space going on, and OJ McDuffie had a fantastic quote. And he said, essentially, during training camp, they don't really call penalties. Right. And the way you making excuses for Tua. I'm not making excuses. These are reasons, people. But they don't call penalties. Your game's not on the line. You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's not serious. It's the game's not on the line. You don't have penalties being called. There's this, you can try things. You could be more aggressive with going for the ball. You could be more aggressive with your throws, all that stuff. That's literally from the mouth of OJ McDuffie. He didn't say literally what I said because I paraphrased it because my articulation probably isn't as good as his. But that's the point. Now, again, I'm not happy with Tua throwing 6 interceptions in 3 days. 3 on Tuesday. Yes, because we're on Thursday. 3 on Tuesday, 2 yesterday, and 1 today. Which means he better play I want to see him play Saturday. I'll get to that. He won't throw any. He'll probably throw a couple touchdowns Saturday. But again, it's training camp. From what I heard, one of you guys hit me up, has an inside source. They are installing a new style, a more aggressive play from their playbook, kind of, because it's not just Tua with the interception problem. It's all 3 quarterbacks are having interception problems these past 3 days. If it was just Tua throwing interceptions these past 3 days, I would be like, okay, what's going on? But it's the fact that Skyler threw some and Teddy threw some and now Tua is throwing some. I'm like, I don't like this. I like that the defense is being ball hawks because that's fantastic. Do it during the season, help us out. But let's see what happens on September 11th. That's all I'm going to keep saying to you guys. I'm going to show you plays that are fantastic plays. And we have the interception from Javon Holland. Miami actually posted it, which I think is quite hilarious. And I'm going to show you some plays that Tua made. Fantastic throws. These throws are flipping beautiful. I almost cursed. I'm not going to blow it out of proportion, just like I'm not blowing the interceptions out of proportion. So we'll move on. I always give you a little spiel. Teddy DeSanders for 43 yards on a nice catch over Hamilton. Clayton Fedulum picks off Teddy Bridgewater. He steps right in front of the pass. Nice to see Clayton Fedulum's name pop up. Munson with a diving catch. He makes the interception from Skylar Thompson. Eric Izukoma tried to catch it, and it seemed like, from what I heard, it wasn't his pass, but he tried to catch it, tipped it, and Calvin Munson makes the interception. Seems like that one's not really on Skylar Thompson, so I'm not going to really give him that one. Then Tua hits Sherfield on a long touchdown with X and Holland in coverage, and that's what you want to hear. Javon Holland has been picking on Tua the past 2 days. Well, he says, I'm not afraid of you, and he throws a long touchdown pass to Sherfield in between one of the best corners in the league and one of the best upcoming safeties in the league. So, again, keep the same energy. If we're going to talk about and get overly sensitive over the fact that he threw another interception to Javon Holland, we also should be very happy that he threw a long touchdown in between X and Holland. Keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying. Tua then completes two 25-yard passes to Tyreek Hill and Sherfield. Wilson just missed the catch from Tua on a would-be deep pass right out of the reach of Wilson's hands. Tua had two 15-yard passes to Cedric Wilson, and then he had a 15-yarder to Tyreek Hill. Then Tua hit Durham Smythe for a couple of 10, 12-yard passes. Other than this pick, and again, I'll read multiple sources. Again, I don't just listen to Barry Jackson. I don't just listen to one person or the other. I go and read everyone's articles, from Sports Illustrated's beat writer for the Dolphins to everyone. And everyone has said in their article, besides the pick to Javon Holland, Tua actually had a very good day. He had a very good bounce back day today. I just wish he didn't throw that interception. If he didn't throw that interception, it would be a fantastic day. Teddy Bridgewater Sanders for a nice 20-yarder. Then Teddy Bridgewater, the Craycraft, for a 30-yard touchdown. It was a 12-yard pass and an 18 yards after catch. Then Sanders and Sanu making the case to make the roster with multiple catches. They are making my job trying to predict the 53-man roster even harder because Sanders and Sanu, they're so good. Benito Jones, another guy, has a nice run stop on Gaskin. Gaskin then has a nice wiggle move to get through for a touchdown on the 4-yard line. Sony Michel had his best day of camp today with multiple decent gains. Savon Ahmed had a nice day as well, multiple catches and nice runs. Hamilton with a nice pass break up on Preston Williams, who had a catchable ball from Skylar Thompson, but dropped it. I'm hearing Preston Williams is not having a good camp, and he's having concrete hands again. That isn't a good precursor to making the roster, if that's the word I even want to use. Brandon Jones, nice coverage on a pass from Tua to Durham Smythe. Sanders was perfect today, 5 for 5, including a 50-yard field goal. Nice to see. I think he's only missed like 2 all of camp, which is fantastic to hear. Jalen Phillips had a nice sack on a nice move, just completely moved his man out of the way. They didn't say who it was to get the sack. And Kalen Deesh with nice feet on the Teddy Bridgewater to Sanders deep ball, able to give him time. I'm really liking Kalen Deesh. I'm really liking him. So we're going to look at the videos real quick. These are the first one we'll look at. I'll just get it out of the way. We'll look at the Tua interception. I tweeted this out, and I got so much flack for tweeting this out because I was like, it's a bad ball. It's a bad ball. We'll look at it. It's a bad ball. It's now we see the end of it, right? But we don't know who is it for. We don't know what it's intended for, but you could tell by the trajectory of it, it wasn't tipped. It was just a bad thrown ball right to Javon Holland. And again, like they said, if this was live game, he would have never had a pick six. But it's just like, it's a bad throw. I'm not going to sit here and Again, some people like to say that I'm a two in the ear. Some people like to say I'm one side. I'm not. I call it like I see it right down the middle. And if I see a bad pass, I'm going to call it a bad pass. That was a bad pass. The pass literally went to Javon Holland. Bad interception. I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know what the play was intended for. I don't know any of that stuff. But it was just a bad pass. That being said, look at this Mamma Jam. He made up for it. This is the one I was telling you guys about. Just, here's Javon, and X is right behind him. Tell me that's not beautiful. Boop. Absolutely beautiful. And that's what I'm talking about. He throws a good pass. It's beautiful. Throws a bad pass. You got to do better, my man. That was a good pass. And then we also have this one to Tyreek Hill. You know, a little toe tapper. A little toe tap down. Tight spiral. Gets his feet down. 1, 2. Great play. Absolutely great play. So like I said, like I told you guys, and from what I've heard, it was a bounce back day for Tua, right? Prime example. And I made a point. Alan Poupart, right? If you follow Alan Poupart, which I do, again, I follow every beat writer. I try to give you a consensus idea. I try to give you a feel on exactly what is happening with the team. Because if I just go with like Omar Kelly, or if I just go with Barry Jackson, or if I just go with Alan Poupart, or if I just go with Daniel, or any of these guys, they're just going to have one vision on the field where multiple plays are happening, and you don't get a full idea of exactly what's happening on the field. So this one says the Miami Dolphins practice both inside and outside Thursday, so they didn't get to see everything. When they go inside, the media doesn't go with them. In their last session before the preseason game against Las Vegas, the practice was highlighted by 3 long completions, including 2 by Tua, and yet another interception by the second-year safety, Javon Holland. I want to get to where he talks about, well, we'll start with Tua, he says, who rebounded from 2 tough days of practice with a very good outing. His long completion to Sherfield, which on the very first play of the team drills immediately after practice moved outside, was his best throw of the camp. He hit Sherfield in stride, some 40 to 50 yards downfield, which I showed you guys that video behind X and Javon Holland. And Sherfield turned upfield to complete what would have been a long touchdown. The other long pass was a 40-yard hook up to Tyreek Hill down the right sideline, which was a nice throw, but was completed because corner Nick Needham failed to locate the ball in time after having good coverage downfield. Overall, Tua was 12 for 18 for 188 yards per our very unofficial stat keeping, and did throw the interception to Javon Holland during a 2-minute drill after he had completed 3 short passes in a row. So he went 12 for 18, 188 yards, and he threw the interception. So again, if you follow Alan Poupart, he is not one to mince words of how he feels about Tua. Go follow him on Twitter. It's a good follow. Like I said, follow everybody so you can get a perspective on everybody. But the point of me reading that to you is to give you an idea that he's making these interceptions, but he's still having good practices. I'm not freaking out about the interceptions. I really wish they weren't happening. But me wishing they weren't happening means that the defense isn't doing their job. See what I'm saying? It's a huge catch-22 to say, I don't want to see any interceptions from any of our quarterbacks, because then that means the defense isn't doing what they're supposed to do. Now, this interception was ugly. So this one I wish didn't happen because he threw it right to Javon Holland. It's not even like Javon Holland made a play or anything. But again, what do you want? Do you want the defense to not be good and Tua just carving them up and there not be any pushback from the defense? Or do you want a nice yin and yang? Because it seems like today was a nice yin and yang. It was a good, even practice. But comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Real quick, shout out to BLT on, this is his name, BLT. I want to give you his official @ who informed me of the fantastic quote from OJ McDuffie. Give credit where credit's due. And I'm not talking about Billy from Boyntown. Shout out to him. He said the quote from OJ McDuffie. It literally was, OJ McDuffie left some seldom talk About perspective, the great one said that in practice, there is zero consequence for jumping around, missing, and getting beat. The defense is holding every play. Game time is different. Can't guess wrong. Can't miss. Can't get beat. But like I was just about to say, I'm not talking about Deshaun Watson. Real quick, it went from 6 to 11 games, so we won't be facing Deshaun Watson. There you go. That's all I'm going to say. Because the owner said some things that bothered the crap out of me. Deshaun said some things that bothered the crap out of me. But they're not part of my team. I don't care. I'm not talking about it. But that's what I got for you. Tomorrow we're going to preview the Raiders game. Again, I'm just going to talk about what I'd like to see. And I would like to see Tua play at least the series. I'm hearing that if Teron Armstead doesn't play and Connor Williams doesn't play, they don't really want to put him out there with a crappy offensive line and him potentially getting injured. But I think that's a bad reason from what I'm hearing. McDaniel didn't say it and the Miami Dolphins didn't say it. I think that's a bad reason. Play Tua. They're probably not going to play Waddle. They're probably not going to play Hill. But Tua's been playing with these. Cedric Wilson's a good receiver. Sherfield's a good receiver. Craycraft's a good receiver. These guys are good receivers. Let Tua play a series. Give me a series of Tua so I can see him. But that's all I got for you. I'll see you tomorrow in the preview. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.